What's going on YouTube? Reezonoticz back once again, and I'm doing a video update. It's a video game update, a couple of pickups that I got last week for you wouldn't believe how cheap. Once again, baby, play and trade, play and trade, play and trade. Uh, because of this update, my GameCube collection is vastly and very quickly becoming my one of my biggest collections. It's already my second biggest collection. It's even bigger than my Wii collection. And it's slowly but surely creeping up on my N64 collection, which was, if I'm not mistaken, between 55 and 60 games. You can go back and watch my video. I'm not gonna go count them right now, but it's between 55 and 60 games. Well, the GameCube collection's getting there. I went to Play and Trade last week, and I had an extra copy of Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. And that's the only way that I'll trade in a game is if I have more than one. I don't trade in games unless the game sucks beyond all belief or I have a spare. So I had a spare, and I took it in and I was gonna trade it in. See what I get for it. I was expecting to get $5 or $6, and my intentions were to get Mad World on the Wii. I had another title of the Wii collection because I've heard it's such a great game, and it's really to have it for like $7 used. So I was like, man, let me check that out. Imagine my surprise when they tell me, oh, it's a Mario game. It's on the GameCube. It's in good condition. Oh, $10. It's like $10. Wow. So I said, all right, before I settle on getting Mad World, let me look at some of the old school games. Let me look at the Genesis games, the Super Nintendo games. And in talking to the guy about that, he was going to give me those games. He just happened to mention, oh, well, we have a sale. Because I asked him, are there any specials, on GameCubes or GameCube games or PS2 games or Xbox original games? Like I've seen certain playing trades that have racks in the middle with those games on special. $5 or less, $10 or less, whatever the case may be. And he goes to me, as a matter of fact, man, we have a bunch of bins back here full of PS2, GameCube, and Xbox games for $2 or less each. $1.99 a game for last generation's console. That's not bad at all, man. That's amazing. No matter what game you found in there, as I'll prove right now when I show you some of the titles I picked up. With the insider card that I have, $1.79 each game. All right, I ended up picking up 5 GameCube games. Uh, and I'm just gonna go through them, show you them, talk about them. The only thing is that because they're so cheap, they don't have a case or instruction manuals. That kind of hurts, being as I'm a collector. But at the end of the day, all I really care about is, do I have the game? Okay, the cover art and the instruction manual is all nice, but the game is what it's about. So I got the games. So I'm just gonna go through them, talk about them, tell you, what they mean to me. When was the first time I played them? What's the game about, and all that, man. And in no particular order, we'll start off with now this game I got for my wife more than myself. Not that it's a girly game or anything, but she really loves the first installment on the GameCube, so I had to get her this one when I saw it, and that's Harvest Moon Magical Melody. See that right there? Trying to let you read the title. Uh, you know, Harvest Moon is basically a farming simulator, but with cutesy little characters. It's got a nice little graphical engine for the type of look that it has. And it's basically that, man. I haven't played this one that much. I just started a character, started a file in this game, just saw the intro, just to make sure that the games work when I was testing it. But it's Harvest Moon, man, and Harvest Moon, What a Wonderful Life, on the GameCube, the first one, was tons of fun, man. It's addicting. My wife is hooked on that, and I was hooked on it for a while too. So I can't imagine that this one would be worse. I think it would be just as good, if not better. I'll let you know when I finally get around to playing it. Next, oh man, I always wanted this game and I never got it. I rented it once, and for some reason I never was able to purchase it. It is a sequel to one of the GameCube launch games, that being Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader. Well, this is Star Wars Rogue Squadron 3 Rebel Strike, and I always wanted this game. Okay, a lot of people, when they played this game, didn't like the on-foot missions. I don't think they're bad at all, man, to tell you the truth. I mean, of course, we prefer the combat inside the X-Wing or the A-Wings, the space combat. But the on-foot levels have great graphics. The controls are pretty good. And it just adds diversity to the gameplay. Plus, if you beat the game or you get all the medals or I don't know what you got to do, you can unlock a co-op version of Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader, the original launch game, that you could play split screen with a friend. Me and my wife are dying to do that, so I got to get on this, man. But it's a great game. First time I played it was when it released on the GameCube. Never got my hands on it again, and always wanted it, man. So now I got it, and I got all three Rogue Squadrons: Rogue Squadron on the 64, Rogue Leader on the GameCube, and the sequel Rebel Strike. So $1.79, bro. Amazing. Oh, this one has a big spot in my heart, man. This is probably one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games of all time, and that is the first truly 3D Mortal Kombat 5 Deadly Alliance. Okay? This game, I remember going with an old friend of mine on launch day to International Mall, to the GameStop that they had in there, and paying my, money that I had saved up and getting it, and taking it home and playing it, and me and that friend's mind just getting blown by the graphics, by the way the game played, and by the most shocking thing out of this game is that after 4 or 5 Mortal Kombats before that, Mortal Kombat 1, 2, 3, Ultimate 3, Mortal Kombat 4, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, after all those, Liu Kang was dead. You see him die in the intro movie of this. Amazing, bro. What a great game. It's got great graphics, great fighting engine, legitimate and true to life martial arts styles. Each character has 3 different fighting styles. All are real fighting styles around the world. Um, a lot of unlockables, conquest mode, versus mode, arcade mode, everything, man. Training mode. It's amazing, bro. I love this game. I love it, love it, love it. $1.79, man. After that, oh, this is a classic. See, anywhere else you go, if you go to a GameStop and that GameStop that you go to happens to still be selling GameCube games because they're not anymore, there's a bunch of punks. Um, this game goes for $25, sometimes $30 used. I got it for $1.79, and that is Super Smash Brothers Melee. Had this before, got really scratched up, had to get rid of it because it didn't work anymore, never got around to getting it again. Well, now I have it in the collection again. Super Smash Brothers Melee, the classic brawler on the GameCube. Some people like this better than Brawl. I do not, but I still think it's amazing. Um, man, like I said, I used to have this. I had all the characters unlocked. You don't know how much time it took to get that. Had Mewtwo and all of them. Oh man, this is just a gem, bro. It's a great multiplayer game. And last but not least, I had heard so much about this game. Heard so many rave reviews. So many people love this game. I played one race of this, and I really didn't like it all that much. But that's just one race. I got to give it more of a shot than that. And that's Kirby's Air Ride, or Kirby Air Ride. You see it right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a weird little racing game. I've never been a big fan of Kirby games, so maybe that's why. I do want to try the new Kirby Epic Yarn. By the way, that's a different story. But yeah, everybody loves this game. I've never heard anything bad about this game. Nothing but good, positive things about this game. And I said, what the hell, for $1.79, let me get it, man. So there you have it. Those are my 5 new GameCube titles, bringing my GameCube total up to something like about 39, 40 games, if I'm not mistaken, which is more than the Wii. The Wii I have about 36, 37. So yeah, man, it's quickly becoming one of my biggest collections, man. It's definitely the second biggest collection I have. I'm just what I'm playing out of all these right now. I'm really playing a lot of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance and a lot of Rebel Strike, Star Wars Rebel Strike. In other gaming news in my world, I have read over there a copy of NBA 2K11 with Jordan on the cover. I rented it for the PS3. Let me just go out on a limb and say that IGN is completely correct when they say it is the best sports game this generation. I would say best sports game of all time because I'm a basketball fan, and it's definitely the best basketball game I've ever played. And it's just got so much authenticity and realism and so much flair from the actual sport that it's just amazing, bro. It's amazing. Playing as Jordan is amazing. I did exactly what Kobe did in the commercial. I drafted Jordan to the Lakers, and Kobe and Jordan on that same team. I'm just destroying people, dude. It's amazing. What else, man? I've been playing some of The Blob on the Wii. It's an old little action platformer, where you color the buildings and all that. Super fun. I love that game. I'm still playing Bully, some more Bully on the Wii. I'm just gaming, man. Doing what I do, man. I love it, man. God bless y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. My time is up. Once again, real quick, Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Star Wars Rebel Strike, Harvest Moon Magical Melody, Super Smash Brothers Melee, and Kirby Air Ride. Okay, those games that you just seen combined cost me about $8 to combined. So God bless y'all. Like I said, stay gaming, leave comments, subscribe. What up to all my friends out there? Mercury, you know who you are. God bless y'all, man.